We are reviewing solving one and two-step equations. So we're going to start with one-step equations. One-step equations means there's one operation that we need to cancel out on the side with a variable. So for this first one, I have m plus 12 equals 10. We cancel out our operations with the inverse or the opposite operation. This is addition or a positive 12, and I have to get rid of addition with subtraction. So I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides. Now, some people like to draw a line through their equations. I don't do it often, but I'll go ahead and do it on this one just as an example so that you can see you really are just doing that minus 12 once on each side. 12 minus 12 is 0, so I'm left with m on this side of the equation. M equals 10 minus 12. I'm taking away more than what I have, so I'm going to start by doing a boom boom, make that plus negative 12. 10 plus negative 12, different signs, find the difference. More negatives, answer's negative. So the answer to this equation is m equals negative 2. Now the directions didn't say to check. I'm going to go ahead and write my checks because most of the time the directions will ask you to do a check of your work. Negative 2 plus positive 12 equals 10. Let's think about it. Different signs, find the difference. 12 minus 2 is 10. More positives, answer is positive. Yes, I've checked it. Let's take a look at this one. Negative 2 equals g minus 9. This is a negative 9. Or a minus 9, it's the same thing, and I cancel out that subtraction with addition. Even if you do boom change to addition and boom change the sign to start, which you certainly can, that's still going to be a positive number we're adding to cancel it out because negative 9 plus positive 9 equals 0. Negative 2 plus positive 9 is positive 7. Different signs, find the difference. More positives, answers positive. All right, let's check it. Negative 2 equals 7 minus 9. Boom, change to addition. Boom, change the sign. 7 plus negative 9. Different signs. Find the difference. 9 minus 7 is 2. More negatives. Answer is negative. Yep, that checks out. It's correct. Number 3, negative 7y equals negative 91. All right, so I need to cancel out my multiplication with division. I am going to keep that a negative 7, so the sign is staying the same on this one because I have to cancel out the negatives as well. Negative 7 divided by negative 7 is positive 1. So as cancel out, leaves me a y. Then I do negative 91 divided by negative 7. That's not something I knew off the top of my head, so I'm going to do it off to the side. 7 goes into 9 once. 9 minus 7 is 2. Bring down our 1. 7 goes into 21 3 times. 3 times 7 is 21. 21 minus 21 is 0. So I've got 13. Same signs, answers positive. That's for multiplication and division. So y equals 13. Let's check it. Negative 7 times 13 equals negative 91. Now, while these I could do in my head and just say check, this is a little big, so I need to actually do the multiplication off to the side and double check it. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 2 is 9. Different signs, answers negative. Yep, I got negative 91 like I was supposed to get. And then our last one-step equation, this is division, we cancel out with multiplication. A divided by 9 equals negative 4. We're going to start by multiplying by 9 on both sides. 9 divided by 9 is 1, so I'm left with A. Negative 4 times 9 is negative 36. Different signs, answers negative. So I have A equals negative 36. Then I'm going to put it back in to double check it. Negative 36 divided by 9 equals negative 4. Let's see, different signs, answers negative. 36 divided by 9 is 4. Yep, that checks, it's correct. All right, fractions. So all 4 of these ones have a fraction that's being multiplied by that variable. And to get rid of a fraction that's being multiplied, we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. I'm actually going to show you 2 different ways to do this. But multiplying by the reciprocal is probably the fastest way to do it. All right, so this is 2/3 times x equals 10. Now, some people think this is multiplication. I've got to use division. And you're right that you can use division. With fractions, and you have multiplication or division, you need to make sure those whole numbers change into a fraction with 2 parts. I'm going to write the divided by 2/3 off to the side here. 2/3 divided by 2/3 is 1x. Fraction division, I need to do keep, change, flip. So 10/1, so keep, change the division to multiplication, flip that 2/3 to be 3/2. I like to cross cancel. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. 1 times 1 is 1. 15/1 is the same thing as 15. So x equals 15. So if I wanted to, I could have jumped to the multiplying by the reciprocal. That's this part, and just started, instead of writing divided by 2/3 and then keep, change, flip, I could do the keep, change, flip with my original fraction, 3/2, and then multiply right away. All right, let's go ahead and check our answer. 2/3 times x, I'm going to write as 15/1 since I know I have to multiply with my fractions, equals 10. Now you can't just write that and write a check mark and say, yep, that's good. You actually have to show the work. 2 times 15 is 30. 3 times 1 is 3. 30/3 equals 10. Yes, 30 divided by 3 is 10, so that's correct. All right, on number 6, I'm going to just skip to the multiply by the reciprocal part. So 4/9, if I flip it, and I'm multiplying by the reciprocal, is 9/4. -8 needs to become -8/1 times 9/4. Our 9's cancel out, our 4's cancel out, I'm left with W. Let's see, I'm going to cross cancel. -8 divided by 4 is -2. 4 divided by 4 is 1. -2 times 9 is -18. 1 times 1 is 1. So I have W equals -18 as my answer. We'll double check it. 4/19 times -18/1 equals -8. 9 divided by 9 is 1. -18 divided by 9 is -2. -4 times -2 is -8. Yes. All right, let's look at our next one. -6/5 k equals 12. I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal, -5/6. This has got to be over 1, 12/1, -5/6. The 5's cancel out, the negatives cancel out, the 6's cancel out, and leave me with k. Here, 12 and 6 cross cancel. 12 divided by 6 is 2. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 2 times -5 is -10. 1 times 1 is 1. So I have k equals -10. Okay, and then I am going to go ahead and check it. So this was originally -6/5 times k. I'm going to write that as a -10/1 equals 12. Let's see, on this one I'll just multiply straight across. I could cross cancel. I'm trying to show both ways in case you're a person that doesn't like to cross cancel. 6 times 10 is 60. Same sign, answer is positive. 5 times 1 is 5. 60 divided by 5 does equal 12. So yep, we got that one correct. And then number 8, -1/2 m equals -9. Keep, change, flip, we'd be multiplying by -2/1. On this side, since I don't have a fraction, -2/1 is just like -2. I'm just going to leave it as -2 on this side. Our 2's cancel out, our negatives cancel out, our 1's cancel out, leaving us with m. -9 times -2 is a positive 18. Same sign, answer is positive for multiplication and division. Okay, let's check it. -1/2 times 18/1 equals -9. I'll cross cancel here. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 18 divided by 2 is 9. -1 times 9 is -9. 1 times 1 is 1. Yep, that's correct. All right, and then two-step equation means there's two operations on the same side as the variable. So here for number 9, those operations are multiplication and addition. So our steps, we're doing order of operations backwards, which means we're using addition and subtraction first to get rid of the constant, and then we're doing multiplication or division second to remove the coefficient from the constant. So in this one, 6x plus 8 equals 50. I'm going to subtract 8 on both sides. I'll show this one with a line just for the people that like to see it with a line. Alright, I'm doing that once on each side. I'm not doing this under the 6x as well. I'm only doing one on each side. 8 minus 8 is 0. It leaves me with 6x. 50 minus 8 is 42. Now I have 6 times x equals 42. I'm going to divide both sides by 6. Okay, and 42 divided by 6 is 7. Okay, let's check our answer. 6 times 7 plus 8 equals 50. 6 times 7 is 42. 42 plus 8 equals 50. Yep, we solved it correctly. Let's take a look at number 10. 2x minus 5 equals 11. We've got to get rid of the addition and subtraction first. This is subtraction. I'm going to cancel it out with addition. Adding 5. We would still be adding 5 even if you started by doing boom, boom, and made that a negative 5. Because negative 5 plus positive 5 is 0. So I have 2x equals 16. This is multiplication. I cancel out with division, so I'm going to divide both sides by 2. And I'll get x equals 8. Let's check our answers. 2 times 8 minus 5 equals 11. Regular order of operations when I'm checking. 2 times 8 is 16. 16 minus 5 equals 11. Yep, that's true. All right, go ahead and pause the video. Try number 11 and 12 on your own. Okay, let's check our answer. 13 equals negative 4x plus 9. We've got to get rid of the addition and subtraction first. This is a plus 9, so we're subtracting 9. 13 minus 9 is 4. So 4 equals negative 4x. Then I'm going to divide by that negative 4 on both sides. 4 divided by negative 4 is negative 1. Is our answer for x. Okay, let's check it. 13 plus, oops, not plus, equals. Let me fix that. Negative 4 times negative 1 plus 9. Negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. Same sign, answer is positive. 4 plus 9, that does equal 13. Yep, we've checked it. And then number 12, 7 minus 3x equals 34. Now you don't want to say this is a minus sign, so I'm going to add, because this 7 is a positive. If you want to change that so it's an addition and do boom boom, you can. That minus sign goes with this term, the 3x term. This is a positive 7. We cancel out the positive 7 by subtracting 7. All right, 7 minus 7 is 0, so I'm left with negative 3x. 34 minus 7 is going to give me 27. And let's see, now I need to divide by that negative 3. It's going to be x equals negative 9. Okay, and then I'm going to check it by putting it in 7 plus negative 3 times negative 9 equals 34. Got to squeeze it in here. I don't have a lot of space. Negative 3 times negative 9 is positive 27. Plus a positive 7 equals 34. Yep, that's true. All right, let's take a look at a division one. X divided by 2 minus 7 equals 9. This is subtraction. We get rid of it with addition. We always do addition and subtraction first on two-step equations. 7 minus 7 is 0. So now I'm left with x divided by 2 equals 16. This is division. I cancel out division with multiplication. 2 divided by 2 is 1. I'm left with x. 16 times 2 is 32. Okay, let's double check. 32 divided by 2 minus 7 equals 9. 32 divided by 2 is 16. 16 minus 7 equals 9. All right. Go ahead and pause the video and try these next 3. Okay, let's check our answers. 11 equals x divided by negative 5 plus 8. I'm going to get rid of the addition first by subtracting 8. 11 minus 8 equals 3. So 3 equals x divided by negative 5. I'm going to cancel out the division with multiplication, so I'm multiplying by negative 5 on both sides. Negative 5 divided by negative 5 is positive 1x. Negative 5 times, that's an x. Negative 5 times 3 is negative 13. I'm sorry, negative 15. All right, let's check it. 11 equals negative 15 divided by negative 5 plus 8. Negative 15 divided by negative 5 is a positive 3 plus 8. Yes, it equals 11. All right, let's take a look at number 15. Here I have a fraction to cancel out. It's just like what we did here, multiply by the reciprocal when we have these fraction problems. 3/5 x plus 22 equals 28. I need to get rid of the addition first. I get rid of the plus 22 by subtracting 22. So on the side of 3/5 x equals, and then I have 28 minus 22. That's going to be 6. Okay, I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal to cancel out my fraction. 5's cancel out, 3's cancel out, I'm left with x. I'm going to make this a 6 over 1. I'm going to do some cross canceling here. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 5 is 10. Okay. Let's check our answer. 3/5 times 10 over 1 plus 22 equals 28. I'm going to cross cancel my 5's. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6 over 1. Same thing as 6. 6 plus 22 equals 28. Yep, sure does. And our last one, negative 1/3 x plus 1 equals negative 7. Reciprocal, if I flip this over, becomes negative 3 over 1. All right, my 3's cancel out, my negatives cancel out, my 1's cancel out. I'm left with x. Oh, I almost forgot this plus 1. So excited about multiplying. Okay, let's try that again. I need to get rid of my plus 1 first, and I do that with subtraction. 1 minus 1 is 0. Now I have my negative 1/3 x equals negative 7 minus 1. Boom, boom. Negative 7 plus negative 1, negative 8. Now I'm ready to multiply by the negative 3 over 1. 3 divided by 3 is 0. 1 divided by 1 is 0. Negative divided by negative, it's a positive. All right, I'm left with my x. Here I have negative 8 times negative 3. It's positive 24. All right, and then we're going to check our answer. Negative 1/3 times 24 over 1 plus 1 equals negative 7. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 24 divided by 3 is 8. Negative 1 times 8 is negative 8. Plus 1 equals negative 7. Yes, that's true.